many years, in fact decades, very few people expected that there would be a comprehensive peace agreement with the ULFA that would be possible, which would include the most important names in the ULFA leadership. So I personally think this is a huge moment, and joining me is Himanta Biswa Sarma, the Chief Minister of Assam, who has been very instrumental in putting together what I can only call, as someone from Assam, a historic agreement which will pave the way for a new chapter in the development of Assam and the future of Assam, and in fact the future of the entire Northeast. Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, many, many congratulations. This was not expected.
Thank you so much.
It's a wonderful New Year Eve present that you have given to the people of Assam and to the people of the country. So firstly, could you explain the significance of this agreement, and do you have the broad consensus of the entire ULFA leadership while negotiating this agreement?
Arnab, as you are from Assam, you know that Alpha agitation started in 1987. Since then, 4,800 innocent people lost their life at the hands of Alpha. 2,160 Alpha cadre were killed either in encounter or in the clashes amongst them. Thirdly, more than 700 security personnel martyred during this entire period. 2,500 plus people were kidnapped, and whereabouts of many of those people are still not known. In addition to that, many Assamese youth has lost their life in Myanmar and Bangladesh, in the jungle of Myanmar and Bangladesh. So almost 10,000 people lost their life in either side of the fence. In that background, when all the founding members of Alpha, including its chairman Arvind Rajkhwa, come and signed a peace accord with the government of India, it is a big news for the people of Assam and for the people of Northeast. This will accelerate a further the process of peace and process of tranquility. In 2014, Prime Minister Narendra Modi started this mission of mainstreaming Northeast with the mainland India. Today, I can see that this historic day, today is a historic day, and this fulfill Prime Minister's ambition of mainstreaming Northeast with the mainland of India to a large extent. I'd like to thank Honorable Prime Minister for his vision and the way Home Minister Amit Shah navigated the entire peace process. I'd like to offer gratitude to both of them on behalf of the people of Assam. Today is a historic day as far as Assam is concerned.
Absolutely historic day, no doubt about it. Would also like to share with the viewers that these ULFA and central talks have been going on for more than 35 years. And so there is a very, I cannot understate this. This is a huge achievement. However, Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, you had all the major leaders of ULFA, Aurobindo Rajkhwa, you had Sashadhar Chaudhary Sasha, you had Anup Chetia, all there at the signing of this agreement. But the ULFA had split into two groups in 2011. There is still the other faction, which is of Paresh Barua. What is your message to the original ULFA chief, Paresh Barua? What is your message to him? What happens to the other faction, which is anti-talks?
You see, we have direct or indirect contact with Paresh Barua. He also wanted that peace accord with the pro-talk faction of the Alpha should be completed so that the next level discussion with him can be commenced. So in a way, you can presume that this accord will also pave the way for a further discussion with Mr. Paresh Barua. But 90% of the ULFA has signed peace accord today. I am sure that the way Prime Minister Narendra Modi is working for the Northeast, the way Home Minister Amit Shah is working for the Northeast, the days is not far when we will be able to have Paresh Barua also in the table of negotiation. I am confident and I am positive about all this.
Well, that's a very, very important statement from you, that Paresh Barua is also in a way in on this agreement and is likely to follow. I think that's breaking news, that the Assam Chief Minister said Paresh Barua is very much for the peace deal and is likely to follow. Interesting point you made there. Mr. Sharma, the biggest challenge
Arnab,
for the people of Assam.
Arnab,
Yes.
Arnab, I'll just redo my words so that it doesn't carry a wrong message. What Paresh Barua has indicated, that you first do a accord with the Protocol ULFA, then I'll look at the accord and I'll take my step and I'll positive towards the development. So that was the message we have, and I am sure that because of this act, this accord, we will be able to negotiate with Paresh Barua faction also in days to come.
Well, that's tremendous. That's tremendous. One of the biggest demands of the ULFA has been about protecting the indigenous Assamese identity and the identity of many of the major communities of Assam, Thai Ahom, Rajbongshi, Koch Rajbongshi, Sutia, T tribes. So the question is that, have you ensured that? Because the big concern in Assam has been the demography. That, you know, the Congress government just allowed the Bangladeshis to take over Assam. I know you've been trying to control things. But what does this agreement do for the indigenous Assamese speaking people of Assam?
You see, a few months back, Assam see a silent revolution. Many people in media we have not discussed, but Assam has seen a silent revolution when in the post delimitation we found that out of 126 assembly constituency, 105 constituencies has been protected for the indigenous people of Assam. Now, in this accords goes to say that for further delimitation, you have to adopt the same principle, the principle which has been adopted in the latest delimitation. And this single point, if this single point Government of India has agreed, and this will ensure that the political rights of the Assamese people will be maintained for a long time to come. The second most important thing in this accord, that you know that in Assam the system is that in after change of demography in one assembly constituency, people started slowly moving out to the next assembly constituency, nearby assembly constituency, and then they change the demography of that constituency also in a very scientific way. Now this accord has put a block that you cannot ordinarily goes from one constituency to other constituency and register yourself as a voter unless you have a solid ground like landed property etc. in the other assembly constituency. So Assam is basically what happened in Assam, a scientific demographic invasion. So this accord has put a hold on that. Now you cannot have this scientific demographic invasion. Today Home Minister also met the 6 community which you are referring to, or he in a lighter vein he told them कि अगले बार तुम्हारा बारी है. मतलब he has assured them कि in the next round the only pending problem in Assam is the tribal status to that sixth community, which he said that we are going to address also.
Right.
In this accord also, there are talk of lot of changing land revenue administration so that we can protect the rights of indigenous people. So there are lot of discussion about the riverine area, how we are going to protect our shore area. So there are lot of good things in this accord which should protect indigenous people.
Yeah. Well, that's a very important point.
And
lastly, Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma,
in addition, Arnab,
recent situation, yes.
Arnab, also there is another good news that this accord says that there will be investment of 1.5 lakhs crores in Assam in next few years. That's huge amount so far as Assam is concerned.
Yes. Absolutely. Well, of course, the economy of Assam has been on the upswing. Domestic and external investment has been growing up, rapidly, and no doubt the law and order situation is fundamental to improving the economy of any state, whether it's Uttar Pradesh, as Yogi is doing, or Assam, as Himanta Biswa Sarma is doing. Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, after the Manipur situation, there was great concern about whether China will take advantage of any law and order problems. And ULFA had a presence in Bangladesh, Bhutan, and Myanmar, and they have received training from China and also from Pakistan. So my question is twofold, and that's my last question. Will this accord lead to a more long-lasting peace, or possibly a model that can be implemented with the factional groups like the NSCN and their factions, or with even tribal communities who are at war with each other, like in Manipur, across the Northeast, for example?
Arnab, I'll tell you that Home Minister Amit Shah has lined up few more agreements for the other states of the Northeast region. There are, as you know, there are many issues, many conflict situation among the community, among the states, within the states. You know that how complicated Northeast is. With signing this accord now, Assam will be total peace. Last 3 years, Assam has not seen any incident, totally peaceful state, and this accord will further strengthen the peace and tranquility. Now, Assam is also witnessing an unprecedented economic development. And I am sure that other northeastern states are also now looking at Assam, how Assam is changing. And there are definite realization in the northeastern region that this is the best time for us. We must work with the Narendra Modi government and resolve and settle our disputes. Of course, Manipur was a setback, but now Manipur is also limping back to normalcy, and you will see that whether it is an inter-community conflict, interstate conflict, or the conflict within the state, Northeast now on a way of resolving all these things. There will be new Northeast, I am sure. But as far as my state is concerned, Assam is concerned, your state Assam is concerned, now we are completely out of militancy. We have resolved almost all the conflict among the tribals or tribal, non-tribal, Bodoland movement, separate state movement. Everything has been resolved. Now with this ULFA accord, Assam will see a permanent peace and tranquility.
Well, Mr. Sharma, I would like to congratulate you once again for this historic achievement. After 40 years, ladies and gentlemen, 40 years of conflict, a historic agreement between the Assam government, the central government, and ULFA, and this could be the moment of change. Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma. Thank you very, very much for joining us this evening. Thank you and
Arnab.
congratulations.
Powered by Century Ply Club Prime, Raho Befikar, AMFI Mutual Funds, Sahi hai. Co-powered by Sera, this is your space, play it your way. Philips Smart Wi-Fi LED lights, smarter generation ki smart lights.
There's a reason why over 200 new age companies scout for talent from our campuses. It's because we've future-proofed our courses with a higher technological baseline, with a thrust on specialized industry skills and tech innovation skills. The Amrita School of Engineering. Tomorrow's engineering today.
सब जानचा है, परका है, समझा है, इसलिए मेरे समझदारी का नाम इंट्रा है।
टाटा की नई इंट्रा V20 पिकअप है इंडिया की पहली बाय फ्यूल पिकअप, जो दे आपको बढ़िया ड्राइवेबिलिटी, सुपीरियर ड्राइविंग कंफर्ट, ज्यादा लोडेबिलिटी, सबसे ज्यादा माइलेज, जो दे सबसे ज्यादा रेंज। टाटा इंट्रा V20 पिकअप सब कुछ उठाए, हर दिन जिताए।
भाई इतनी बड़ी